Hey everyone, welcome back to Software Hub. In this Windows 11 25H2 tutorial, I'll show you how to create a full backup of your Windows system into an ISO file so you can reinstall Windows anytime without losing your apps, settings or personal data. If you enjoy Windows tips, backup solutions and smart reinstall methods, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you never miss future updates. Now, let's get started. First of all, open any web browser on your PC. Now search for Windows 11 ISO. Open the first official Microsoft website from the results. From here, scroll down until you see the option. Download Windows 11 ISO. Click on the Select Download drop-down and choose Windows 11. Then click Confirm. Now select your preferred language and click Confirm again. After that, click on 64-bit download and the Windows 11 ISO will start downloading. Keep in mind, this download link will expire in 24 hours, so make sure to complete the download in time. Now open a new tab in your browser and search for AnyBurn. Open the first official website. From here, click on Free Download, select the latest version and click on it. The software will start downloading. Once the download is complete, open it and install AnyBurn normally. After the installation is complete, close it for now. Next, go to Windows Settings. On the left side, click on Windows Update, then select Advanced Options. From here, click on Recovery and under Advanced Startup, click Restart Now. Your system will restart and show you advanced options. From here, click Troubleshoot, then Advanced Options and finally click Command Prompt. When the command prompt opens, type Notepad and hit Enter. In Notepad, click on File, then select Open. From here, you'll notice that your C drive is now shown as a different drive letter, like iDrive. This is completely normal in recovery mode. Now we need to make a backup of the drive where Windows is installed, which is usually the C drive. Before starting the backup, calculate how much storage your Windows drive is using. For example, my Windows drive, which appears as I drive here, has around 74 to 80 gigabytes of data. So I made sure another partition, like my E drive, has at least that much free space available. After that, I'll provide the command prompt code in the video description. You need to type that command into the command prompt. In this command, you must replace one part with the drive letter where you want to save the backup and another part with the drive letter of your Windows partition that you want to backup. Once everything is correct, press Enter. The system will now start creating a backup file. This process can take some time, depending on how much data you have and your CPU speed, so please wait patiently. When the backup process is completed, close the command prompt and continue booting into Windows normally. After Windows loads, open this PC and navigate to the partition where you saved the backup file. You will see a file named install.vim. This file is your complete Windows backup, including apps and settings. Now open the AnyBurn software that we installed earlier. You'll see its main interface. From here, click on Edit Image File and then select the Windows 11 ISO file that we downloaded earlier. Now open the sources folder inside the ISO. Here, find the existing install.vim file. Select it and click remove. Next, click on the add button and select the install.vim backup file that we created earlier. After adding it, double check to make sure the new file is correctly added, then click next. Now select the destination location where you want to save this new Windows 11 backup ISO file. Wait for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your system speed. Once the process is complete, you will see that a new Windows 11 ISO is ready. This ISO is your full backup, and you can now use Rufus or any other bootable USB software to install this backup Windows normally without losing your apps or settings. If this video is helpful for you, make sure to click like and subscribe to the channel for more latest and useful Windows tutorials. Thanks for watching.